Welcome to episode 77 of Gintama. Last time we started the Yagyu arc with Yagyu Kyubei coming to take Otai's hand in marriage and Kondo marrying an orangutan. And now they're storming the dojo to get her back. So we'll see how it goes. We'll watch and discuss it. Got the subtitles and timer on screen if you want to follow along that way. Or you can pull up the episode on the side, but let's get into it in 3, 2, 1, play. I don't know how long this arc is going to be. I don't know if it'll finish in this one or if it'll be longer. But let's see how it goes. She left with him. And we get our OP. So while that's playing, let me say that if you enjoy these videos, subscribe to the channel. Gintama comes out every Tuesday and Thursday with other videos every single day of the week. Also, check out the description down below for links to Twitter and Discord if you want to hang out there, and Patreon if you want to support this channel. And get these videos early, and get polls and vlogs and all that stuff. Thank you so much. So yeah, I want to see what's going to happen with this arc. I could see it finishing in this one, or something surprising could happen. We could go in a bigger direction, and it could go on for one more, but we'll see. Still very much approve of that outfit, Sachan. And we've got a Takasugi and them in this OP, which is exciting whenever they show up again. And Kyubei's presence in the OP and ED, I don't know if that means he'll be a more prominent character going forward, or if he's just in it because this OP started with his arc, but we'll see what happens. This OP is probably like the least memorable out of all of them so far. It's just kind of like generic anime opening song. But it's fine. It's okay. The other ones just had like a little more personality, I think. The shadow style. That kind of girl? What kind is that? Well, apparently he's been training a lot. Wow. He's not having this. Oh, Papa. He's so small! Oh my god. He said that they all were small. But my god, that's really... he's pretty tiny. Okay. Then why do you have it? Why? You don't need to do that. Get a dog. Some city dojo girl. He's so small. I mean, at least Kyubei, you were insecure about your height. At least you're not, you know. Sounds good. Okay, I wonder how that happened. If we go into a lot of their backstory, it could go into a third episode. For sure. Depending on how much there is to tell. This was his business. He wasn't going to get you guys involved, but of course they came to help anyway. I mean, why do you think? Obviously. But we're doing it anyway. Just in case. Yeah, he does. And Okita, you know, just if he gets a chance to kill Hijikata or whatever. And stop that from happening. And I am skipping work. What a great employee. I don't think anybody was going to say that. Maybe that's a little. You don't have to always be together. But to want the best for her. Not want her to be taken away crying. Of course. He's willing to say goodbye if she'll be happy. Good. It's okay, buddy. It'll all work out. They respect that. Then we'll go home and just accept it. We'll be the villains this time. Then we'll have to let it be at that point. The Vegeta complex. Let's see. The Shadow style. Yesterday's enemy is somehow today's enemy as well. Nothing changed. So is this going to be Hijikata's opponent? And it's going to be an ideological battle? What the fuck? Between mayonnaise and ketchup? That is way too much ketchup, but ketchup is obviously leaps and bounds beyond mayonnaise. Ketchup is godly, and I put it on everything. Just not that much. Damn. So they all have their little food gimmicks. This guy's upset about his eggs. They're all dick people. What? Hi, they're here. They barged in on the middle of this. Yeah, you got egg crotch. Oh wow, holy shit. Yeah. Whoa. Hi. The four Devas. And the preview said that those names were all from Strawberry 100%, I think. And I don't know if there's any significance to that at all, other than that they're referencing it right now. I've never read that or anything. Watched it, I don't even know if it got an anime. Good attack. You did it. Well, they're on the floor now, aren't they? They were dropped. Nobody would want to spare Okita. Kagura laughs. And we have Kyubey himself. Okay. Wants to be merciful. So what is it, 6-on-1? Is he that good? Alright, official dojo challenge. Sounds good. Let's determine it with a fight. Can't know until we try. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're gonna be like, no, you're not even. Even Cube might see this and be like, I changed my mind. You can't. We can't allow this. She's small too. Nice. They're gonna think she's doing this on purpose to sabotage it. Nice. We got Dragon Ball, Bleach, Strawberry 100%. Oh, yeah. She can't cook, but she'll stand her ground. Oh. Has she ever eaten her own cooking? Like, does she know that it's bad? Oh, just feed it to this little guy. The grandpa. I don't know if she's self-aware of how bad it is. I mean, technically you can eat it. Technically you can eat a rock. Don't. She cheated at Othello last time. Okay, so we're doing something a little different than just a regular sword fight. This is definitely going into another episode, at least. This is pretty cool. I kind of wanted to just see like what kind of sword fighting he was capable of. But I'm glad we're getting something like this rather than just they just fight the four guys and they fight him and it's just normal fights. It's a little more creative. All right. Dish breaking. Why on the crotch? Yeah. And why Little Mermaid? You are the head of the dojo. You're the brother. You have to take charge. With your crotch. Yes. Nice. That'll do it. Mine is going on him. Oh. Hijikata will be confused with Kyubey. Because, yeah, they totally are. They look the same. They have black hair. Nice. You're gonna break. The timing of that. I love you, Kagura, but Jesus fucking Christ. Just pretend it's still there and pretend it's not broken. Just tell them that it's on the bottom of your shoe and see if they believe you. Oh boy. It's dirty. I was thinking, is Kagura just out already? But, like, maybe they'll get another plate. If she can find one that she wants. That? Oh, okay, I guess that's fine. So she'll be in it, she'll have a dish, she'll just have a unique one. She's a unique person, she deserves it. Okay, let's go. Oh my god. Why do you have two? You took his! And they're on your tits. I guess. Don't mess with the Yato. Bitch! What? What's happening? Alright, anyway. Look at the little guy. They get smaller and smaller the further back in the family line you go. Which I guess is a good sign. They're getting bigger. Like, well, I don't even know how that's happening, but it seems to be happening. Ew! Or maybe it's just they've gotten smaller with age, so by the time Kyubey gets older, he'll shrink and shrink too. But yeah, she just pulled Slimer out of his ear. Ugh. He's so small. I want to know more details about all that, though. What they were talking about. Alright, he's in on it, too. Alright, Kagura and Hijikata... Well, Hijikata doesn't have a plate. She took it. So I don't know if he's allowed. I guess it's just her. And now it's two of them are here. Three! Oh my god. Nice. Kagura and Okita. Perfect. Damn! Maybe he got the big one for himself. Yep. He's got a huge one. She has two. Dick. It's all a dick. A dick covered in blood. A urologist. Attack now. Do not give them the honor of just being allowed to take selfies. How did that even happen? How did they switch positions in the picture so fast? Whoa. I think he's dead. Okay, he got out. Okay, Kagura versus the big guy. Yep, I knew it. There we go. That makes perfect sense. Ketchup versus mayo. If we don't actually bring that up in the battle, I'm going to be really disappointed. Okita versus the handsome bloody penis. So it has become one-on-one fights, but it's still a little more interesting than normal because of the dish breaking. Damn. Holy shit. Where is his dish? Oh, there you go. Behind the hair, back of the neck. I might accidentally just chop your head off while I do this. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. He had it. He was right there. I guess you guys gotta work together. Which is great. Whoa, her wrist. Yeah. Oh! Now they're just fighting each other and breaking each other's fucking limbs. Oh god, you guys... Like, he was about to win his fight, and now this has happened because of their foolishness. He's crawling. We're gonna have to do it. They're gonna have to combine together. If one's missing a leg and one's missing an arm. He's the... Yep, there you go. Exactly. That's exactly what I pictured. Beautiful. Dick motions on the back of her head. The ultimate fighting machine. Oh, he's just getting hit entirely. Yeah, she was doing all the dodging and it didn't matter. Oh, nice. He was too big. Being smaller, like the Yagyu, has its advantages, you dumb bastards. Oh, you fucked it. Whoa! Hit him right in the forehead. Nice. That's the greatest headbutt that's ever happened. Okay, that worked out, so that was fun. I like the way these fights are going. I don't know if we're going to get any more ridiculous than that, but I hope so. But yeah, we're going to keep going for at least another episode and get more fights, more backstory, some character resolution, and yeah, we'll see what we got. Pretty fun one. I doubt there's anything at the end other than a preview, which I'm not going to watch. So let's talk about this one. Alright, episode 77, continuing the Yagyu arc. I wasn't sure how long this arc was going to be. I could have seen it wrapping up in just these 2 episodes, but it became clear as we went that it would be longer, which is cool because I had a lot of fun with this episode and there's a lot more to do. There are more fights to get through, some more backstory, character resolution, and everything. So I could see it being longer than 3. We'll see what happens, but at the very least we'll have one more. But this was enjoyable. Them coming in to take Otai back. I love the way that the fights are playing out towards the end rather than just being regular battles, which is what I expected. I kind of expected they had the 4 Devas and we have Kyubey. I kind of expected to just get regular fights against them. Of course, they'd be silly and weird, funny, goofy things would happen because it's Gintama, but in general, I expected them to just be fights in your typical structure. So to have it be this more unique thing where they have to break the plates that they're wearing, I think is really cool that we can do something like that instead. And of course it leads into a bunch of ridiculous bullshit. Kagura and Okita being teamed up is perfect. I love the 2 of them together, so to have to work together is great and say, would you rather team up with me or lose to this guy or whatever, and like, equally bad. But they've got to do it anyway, and I pictured it in my mind. I was like, they're gonna have to combine. He's gonna have to be the arms and she'll be the legs. So then to see exactly what I pictured was perfect. The perfect being. the ultimate specimen of life is what that was right there with him on her shoulders. And this whole thing is just ridiculous. Just her breaking the first one she had because of the sole of her foot. The timing of my reaction was really funny to me. I was like, you're gonna break, and then it broke, and I'm just having to go look for new ones. Hijikata getting saddled with the big one because she took his and now they're on her tits. And it's just the classic Gintama thing of things seem like they're about to work out and it seems like they're about to do it. And then they fuck it up because, oh yeah, they're the cast of Gintama. One of the biggest, I think like the first episode where I brought that up and where it really hit me was the Sadaharu episode where he turned into the giant thing and they had to throw the baseball. And they were throwing the baseball and it's like, okay, they're doing it. It's good. They've done it. They're throwing the baseball. And then they just keep messing it up in ridiculous ways. That was the first time I really pointed that out, that was like a common thing that I really like in Gintama, where they're about to win and everything seems good. Not even in like the traditional way of, you know, classic storytelling. Like you've got the rising action and the heroes are fighting and then they're succeeding, but then there's the low point and it's like, oh no, and then they rise back above it for the climax. I guess technically it's that, but it's done in a stupid way, in a funny way, which just makes it really entertaining. Like, you've got moments like Okita being about to win. He beat the shit out of the guy, he's got his plate right there, he's about to break it, so you're like, okay, I guess that fight's done. And then you remember, oh yeah, they're idiots. Shit gets fucked up with them all the time, and so Kagura comes plowing into him. He breaks her wrist more than it's already hurt. She breaks his leg. Then they've got to combine. The guy hits his sword on the ceiling, but then he gets hit in the face on the banister or whatever, and then she's dodging, but he's getting hit, and all this stupid shit is happening where it's like, we had it. Like, Okita was about to win his fight. How did we get here? How did you fuck up this bad? But I love it. I love that they do. So they've got one down, which is great. That was beautiful. Swinging him around for the ultimate headbutt. That was really fun. I'm worried that none of the other fights are going to live up to that, but hopefully they'll be good. As soon as I saw the catch-up, I was like, okay, that guy's got to fight Hijikata, and that seems like what's going to happen. And if there is no mention / use of ketchup and mayonnaise during the fight, I'll be incredibly disappointed. Obviously, I'm rooting for Hijikata, but part of me wants to root for the other guy, because fuck mayonnaise. Ketchup rules. I put ketchup on fucking everything. Put ketchup on macaroni and cheese. If you've never done it, do it. Everybody I've ever told that to, they're like, ew, that's gross. But they don't try it. Everybody who's ever actually tried it is then like, wow, that's great. The only people who say it's gross are the ones who haven't actually tried it. It's amazing. But yeah, I guess they're all references to Strawberry 100%, which I don't know anything about, so I don't know how much so that is, other than their names and the meta humor they were talking about. I don't know if the dick thing is a reference to that. How they're all just, they're dicks, and they just look like dicks, and he's like a bloody dick. That was a funny joke when he said you should go see a urologist. But yeah, I don't really know all that. You got a Bleach reference, got a Dragon Ball reference. That's all really good, but yeah, Hijikata's got to fight that guy, and we got the other ones. And I would really like to see Kyubey just straight up fight. I want to see more of his sword style and swordsmanship and how tough he is. But when we can go through all this with the other guys, the Devas first, that's very entertaining too. And just all the dialogue and all the speeches that we got in this one were really great. Shinpachi having a lot of spotlight, which is cool. I've grown to like Shinpachi so much more as the show has gone on, saying that I'd like to stay with my sister forever if I could, but like if she's gonna be happy, if I can be assured of her happiness, then, you know, I'll accept whatever and I'll say goodbye to her, but I can't let her go with a face like that being the last face that I see from her. And everybody else is thinking the same. They can't let that go. Like, even if we're in the wrong here, if we're the villains, if she loves him, we're willing to take that risk. And, you know, we'll leave and go home after the fact if that's the case. But for now, we cannot be true samurai. We cannot be content with ourselves in our hearts if we let her go with that face. Which is great. And of course, they're all here to back them up. Gintoki and Kagura, full support for Shinpachi. Hijikata and Okita may be here for kind of different reasons, but they're all here, and so it's all good. We're probably not going to have to marry any gorillas or anything like that. most likely. But yeah. His other relatives, they said that all of the men or all the people in the family were small, but his dad is so tiny. Like, he doesn't look like it at first because you just see the head and he looks pretty serious. And then the full view. And then the grandpa's a tiny little bastard. And I don't know if they're just getting bigger as the generations go, up to the point where maybe they'll eventually get to normal height. Because Kyubey, he's not like a dwarf, he's just like a short dude. So it's getting better, unless, like I said in the reaction, they've shrunk with old age and he's gonna eventually end up like that. But either way, yeah, there's some height differences in there. But the father is upset that he would bring such a lowly girl back. He does not approve. As neither does the grandmother, after seeing Otai's cooking, which, yeah, obviously. And I really don't know how aware of it she is. Does she know it's terrible? That's why she forces it on other people instead of eating it herself, or what? I don't know, but they're not really having it. But he kind of has the same viewpoint as our main characters do a lot of the time. They're like, you protect what you're going to protect, and I've got my own values and things I want to protect, and I care about her, so I want to be with her. So I can't wait to get more details about his own journey that he went on and how he lost the eye and everything, and also more about their friendship as children. We have that one line from the grandfather who knows more about it when he says, like, oh, you were still hung up over that one time. So clearly there was this one thing, whatever it was, that has made Otai want to follow through with the promise and go with Kyubey here that the grandfather knows about. So with the grandfather being, I guess, the captain and having one of the plates and participating himself, I can see a resolution happening where he maybe gives up, because he clearly knows more about Otai, and he might understand everything that's going on. He might understand her feelings and her friends' feelings, and he might give up in order to let them win. Something like that could end up happening, and then he'll have to explain himself to Kyubey. I don't really know, but a lot of funny little moments in there too. I love during that scene, she's just pulling out this giant, gross, green glob of, I would say earwax, but that couldn't possibly be. I think it was just his soul. It was gross and green, and it came out of his ear. Gintoki trying to put his plate on Hijikata. Like, I guess it doesn't matter where I put it. I'll put it on him. And covering both of his eyes after Okita already did the one. Kyubey already has an eye patch. We can't have two characters with one eye covered. It'll get confusing. Or putting it on Shinpachi's crotch. But I also can't wait to see more of the fights. Like I said, Kagura and Okita was honestly incredible. That was really fun. Enjoyable episode overall, but that was the highlight when you got them working together at the end. That was really good. So they're probably out of it for now. He was crawling this whole time. I think the rest of it will be left up to everybody else, but hopefully that can be fun too. That was really, really neat. So we'll see what happens for the rest of the arc. Let me know your thoughts on this episode down in the comments below, and we can talk about it some more there. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. Check out the stuff linked down in the description below as well. Really appreciate it all, and I will see you next time.